do you think that time is a human construct or an individual perception? So, like, is 1 hour just 60 minutes added together, or is it 3 hours that flies by but only feels like 1 hour?
Well, it's kind of both, isn't it? I mean, time is a way of measuring the age of the universe that we put together. It's a way of measuring existence, right? And that's objective. We know based on some sort of science that's way too advanced for me to understand or know about how old the universe is according to the Big Bang Theory, and how far stars are away from us because of the amount of time it takes light to reach us and all that kind of stuff. And that's true, and stuff I'm not as well versed in to talk about. But the time perception point I find interesting from my sort of psychology perspective. Yeah, time isn't objective from our own personal experience. Just flow state is a great example of that. Time flies when you lose that sense of self and you're so gripped by an activity that you're doing. You're finding a great amount of meaning in that experience. Time seems to flow like it doesn't when things are sort of boring or too difficult, or you're not in that place of meaning. So that's a good indicator, and actually brings a lot of satisfaction. It's a great indicator that you're where you should be in life when time is flying by, I think. And even that from I think about it, when life seems to be going quickly and the individual days seems to flow nicely, that's probably when I'm happiest. There's less time to think. The less I'm thinking about me and my circumstances and the narratives my brain creates and how I wish things were and how I wish they could be in the future and all of that mental noise. There's less of that when time is flowing past, because there isn't enough space to even consider it. I'm just in the moment doing the things, speaking to the people, traveling around, having experiences. That's when I'm at close to peak experience. So yeah, that's sort of my perspective on things.
I like the Alan Watts view that it's kind of an illusion, and we're kind of flowing just to our death with the illusion. And
I mean, what he means by that is all we ever have is right now. The past and future are illusions created by the mind. It's true. All we have is this present moment, and all you have then is a series of present moments for the rest of your life until that inevitably ends. So there's two sides to it, isn't there? Then one's perspective goes, okay, then you should just appreciate the moment for what it is and not plan for a future. I think my personal way of thinking about it is you should try and find, you said it on an episode a couple of weeks ago, you should try and find depth in the present moment, have a good connection with the present moment, but also do things that put you in a position to appreciate the moment even more later down the line. It's that kind of building effect when you do things that move your life in a positive direction. But yeah, man, all we have is right now. We have a series of right nows for the rest of time. I think it's useful to know that that's the structure of your experience.
I think I lean towards the view that it's the individual perception, because individually right now would be different to like when you're 80 and it's right now. And I mean, there's maybe an argument that how come time should just be like that it should be a collective thing, and what if everyone's right and you're wrong? But to me, I see it as one's own perception. I lean towards that.